I made that shirt. I'm going to take you along with me as I sew
all of my Christmas gifts
for other people. All the Christmas gifts I will be giving people. Plus, I'm making a tree skirt for my mom, a quilted one, and decorative trees. This will come out after Christmas, after everyone receives their gifts. So essentially this is like a what I made for everybody for Christmas type video. I went to Hobby Lobby today with my mom because I wanted her to pick out the fabric that she wanted for the Christmas trees and her tree skirt. And I needed like polyfill and batting, more fabric for myself, for the other gifts I'm gonna give to other people. I have a long list. And it's my first year of sewing. Like I've only been sewing since like September, but I've been taking sewing classes. So it's gonna be a very handmade Christmas. This is a pattern that I'm using for the tree skirt, Simplicity 4332 quilt. That's the tree skirt that I'll be making. I have a lot of work to do, so I gotta get started. Yeah, I think the only thing I'm using a pattern for is that. Everything else I'm using like TikTok or YouTube tutorials. I just don't have time to like look for patterns, buy patterns, and plus I'm a visual learner anyway. But so hopefully this all goes well, and I will keep you updated who the gifts are for, what I'm making, how it goes, that kind of thing. It's gonna be a long video. This is my little man, and this is the little thread holder thing that I got. So I'm gonna pack it all in. Am I gonna color code it? I also lost a roll of interfacing. I have no idea what happened to it. Like, it's perfect because it's not like the really big huge one, you know, and it can sit in the corner of my table and not take up everything in my life, you know. That's the only thing I really don't like about these sewing classes, is that I have to take my machine, all my stuff, back and forth, back and forth. I now have my thread collector thingy thing. I have this pouch I have to lug back and forth throughout class. This is my beautiful machine. This is the Janome 5300 QDC, computerized beautifulness. I'm obsessed with it. It has the knee pedal thing. It is gorgeous. Stepping back here, I have my mannequin with the shirt I made that I will never wear because it's ugly. These things I need to hem. And this is all my fabric so far. I still have more there and there. This is a good chunk of it. This is a serger that my husband's best friend's sister lent me. Haven't even touched it. Why am I not even showing it? Haven't even touched it with a 10-foot pole because I'm scared. It's intimidating. So right now I'm going to start on my mom's tree skirt because I figured that's more time sensitive. It's literally December 4th. And what is she gonna have the tree skirt for 2 minutes? No, she needs to have them situated. So I'm going to do her tree skirt and her Christmas trees, which her Christmas trees will be very easy. I think the hardest part will be drawing out the pattern because I made my own pattern. What's nice is that I don't work, so I can do all of these all day, which I love. I love sewing, so that's the plan. This isn't the most ideal table because it's so low and my back aches when I cut fabric and stuff. Also, this is my scrap jar. It's already full, but I can use it for other things. My mini ironing board, and then I have a mini iron as well. This is my mini iron. You're kidding, right? And then this is my journal of all the classes that I've taken, all the notes that I've taken. And you see this?
That's all the gifts I have to make.
I mean, I'm happy to do it. It's just, I'm stressed. This is the other fabric that I got. Batting, polyfill. Important. So something that I do that keeps me sane, because I spend like hours doing all this, cutting, messing up, cutting, messing up, sewing, messing up. I watch movies and shows. That helps me, like, with background noise. It just helps. It technically slows me down, but it at least is like a comfort and like something I can do while I'm spending so many hours sewing. But I still enjoy it. It's just nice, like, watch cool movies I've never seen before and I didn't have time for, or didn't want to make time for. That's what I'm going to do as I'm cutting and stuff. But what I'm going to be doing right now, just so you know, is the pattern's already cut because I, again, made one before. So I'm going to get the pattern pieces. I'm going to iron them so that they're flat. And then I'm gonna take the fabric out and I'm gonna start pinning, which I know takes time, but it really does make a difference than just putting like a weighted stuff. So I'll probably change my mind as I sew throughout the years, but right now I'm just gonna pin it so that it's easier for me, and I will start pinning the pieces, cutting them out, and going from there. Come back to you as I progress, because it's gonna be a lot of filming that I'm gonna do. That means a lot of editing for future movie, so let's like make my life easier. It's been a considerable amount of time, and I have cut out all of the pieces that I need for this tree skirt. The 2 sets of panels, the batting, and the backing. The backing is going to be interesting because I've not worked with this fabric before, so I don't know what needle and what pressure I need, so that's going to be fun to figure out. Thanks, Mom. I'm going to start pinning to start sewing. I need to connect all of these panels in a line in one continuous stitch. The only thing I'm having a little bit of problem with is the thread color I should use, because this is black and white and the other side is red. My machine is already threaded with black. I'm gonna make my life easier and just use black. What time is it? That's too far to check. It's like almost midnight, but at the top all sewn together. This is what it looks like right now. I'm gonna get the 2 backing pieces and sew them together. This is the hard part where I need to fix my machine right now. So it is almost 2 in the morning. I just put on the lace. Part of me feels like I messed up, but I will find out tomorrow. But this is what it's looking like so far. Here's the lace on. It's all attached. I gotta put the batting and backing on, and then I'm done. But that's tomorrow's problem. I have watched 2 movies, 2 and almost 3 movies. So that tells you I've been going at this for almost like 6 hours, depending on how long these movies were. But it's bedtime. Okay, see you tomorrow. Good morning. No, I'm not sick. I just have the morning sniffles. And if I'm talking weird, I have whitening strips on. Look at my bed decor. Isn't that so cute? Today is December 5th. It is almost 10 a.m. I slept in because I went to bed at 2 a.m. last night. And I'm going to start back up with the tree skirt, and I will finish it this morning, hopefully. I was getting a little delirious last night, and I'm pretty sure I may have messed up. So we're gonna see if I did, because the instructions, I read them one way the last time I made the skirt, and then I read them a different way this time, and I realized that halfway as I was sewing on the lace. So we are gonna figure this out, and then I'm gonna finish my mom's, didn't start. I'm gonna start and finish hopefully my mom's trees, which the longest part is going to be me drawing out a pattern. So that's the tree skirt in question. The only thing that's really messy is that the fabric was like shedding a lot. This is the step I think I got wrong, but I don't think I got it wrong. It says on the right on the right side outside edge of the skirt, measure in a 1/2 inch from opening and pin gather lace around the edge of the skirt. Okay, so I interpreted the 1/2 inch from the hem the first time. It's actually 1/2 inch from the opening of the skirt. So the skirt where it opens, because it's not all one continuous piece of fabric, it's open and then it goes, so that you can like put it around the thing, right? So it's saying measure in a 1/2 inch from the opening. That's the opening. So I have 3 steps left, and then there's like decorative things I can do after, but I have to make a quilt sandwich. I'm also gonna put on music. You're not gonna be able to hear that music because it's gonna be copyrighted, of course, but you'll hear your own music, so enjoy. Right now I am sewing it all together, all the sandwich layers. Moment of truth. I always get scared doing this part. so good. Okay, this one came out so much better than mine. Close this, do the decorative stitches, and I will show you the end. I just finished sketching all of the trees. If it looks wonky, mind your business. It's a little under 2 feet. I'm going to try to cut out on the fabric. Hopefully they're not too big. You know, a smart person would have measured that. I'm gonna be on a struggle bus. I'll get back to you when I have a little more of an update. I haven't updated in a minute. This one's all fluffed. It's the smallest one. It was cut out. Everything. I don't think I showed any of that. Oops. But this is the smallest one. I just need to sew up the bottom and add the bow. This is the medium one. Same thing. Sew up the bottom, add the bow. I'm working on stuffing the largest one. And I'll show you it all complete. Then I need to cut out the green one. I'm done with all the decor I'm making for my mom, and then I can start Christmas gifts. So there's that. I will show you a little bit of me stuffing the thing. This is what we have so far. The polyfill comes with this. I take a little at a time and I add it to each side. It's a little tedious, but it's nice like to just watch TV and do this. I don't know if I'm gonna show me sewing up the bottoms and adding the bows because my brother, who's visiting from Texas, and my husband and I are gonna watch a show. Yeah, so I'll just show you the end. But yeah. You just saw the green trees. I recorded nothing of the process of me making it because I was in the zone. I'm finished with all the things I was going to make my mom for decor. Now I'm going to start Christmas gifts tomorrow. It is 9:41 p.m. So I have 18 days, a little over 2 weeks to make all of the Christmas presents. Like I said earlier, it is small things that I'm making for everybody, except for like my mom, probably is the biggest thing that I'm making. So it shouldn't take too long, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. I'm making a lot of the same thing over and over again, so it should be pretty quick. Hopefully, as I go, I'll get better at it. But yeah, I'm calling it a night for tonight. I'll start fresh tomorrow, cutting, planning, and everything like that. My space is a little bit of a mess, so I'm actually gonna clean that right now so that I can have like a fresh like area. I feel like that really helps with my motivation. So anyway, I'll see you for, this is not day 2. Technically this was like day 3. But day 1 of making Christmas presents. Now I'm working on the actual Christmas gifts. This was a mock-up of the things that I'm making people. And it came out not great, not gonna lie. But that's because I'm also winding a bobby right now. That's because I messed up. And I'm watching a TikTok tutorial, so it's not the most detailed. But anyway, it's these bows. And I'm gonna put a French beret, whatever the hell, right there. Of course, I need to do this right side out, this right side out, and I will fix that so I at least know how it's supposed to go. So this is that one, and I'm gonna start making them right now. My husband is cutting for me. He's a doll, but I'm trying to wind all the bobbins of all the threads that I'm going to need for each different color that I'm doing. So, but it's so cute. It has batting in it, so it's puffy, and it goes like right here. Or you can put it on your like bag. That is one of the things, and I'm gonna be making like 30,000 of those. So I don't know if I'm gonna show the process because this is not a tutorial or anything, so I'll probably just show some of the process, if not just the end. Look at my helpful husband. So I finished making the first of many bows, and it came out so good, way better than the mock one I did, which I'm glad I did a mock one. And I attached the beret thing. Looks so cute. Oh my gosh. And look. And I sewed them down here. It might look a little wonky, but so it opens. You can attach it to a bag, you can attach it to your hair, whatever. And it's so cute. The only thing I have to do is I have a label or like a stamp, a fabric stamp for my name or my alias, I guess. So I need to hand sew that on because I forgot to sew it on, which I might hand sew all of them, but it'll be on the back probably right here that like flops over, or maybe down here. I don't know yet, we'll see. Maybe down here so it's a little inconspicuous, but yeah, it's so cute. And then I have to make, I'm probably gonna make it the set of everything. So I made, this is probably for my oldest cousin. So this, her bow, I'm gonna make her book corner, and I'm going to make her glasses holder. And I'm gonna make it all in the same fabric, so it's like a set. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm first gonna hand sew my label on, and then I will maybe show that. This book corner, I didn't do a contrast fabric because I don't have one. I think it looks fine, and they're really easy to make, so I can always make others, but I'm gonna put my label in there. I just have to hand sew it, but so cute. I really love this fabric. But I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see the flap right there. Okay, I am making the sunglasses holder. I'm whispering because my parents are downstairs and I don't want them to hear. And I'm making this because they're getting some too. So this is the same fabric for my older cousin. I'm just making all her presents in one go. I just quilted it. It's very hard to tell. I'm going to do the next steps right now. I finished the glasses holder. I like it. That's what it looks like. I put my tag there. I like it. It's just a little tall, I think, because these glasses, it completely disappears. And the glasses are right there. So there's this opening. So I'm wondering if I should make it a little shorter and make the diagonal a little bit more severe. I might just do that moving forward. Today is the 9th of December and this is my last day for the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. I will be in Texas seeing my brother. So for 5 days I won't be able to work on anything physically. So yay. And then after that I have the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. 9 days to complete all the rest of my projects. And to give you an idea, I'm nowhere near done. So I'm gonna be having a long night tonight. I worked on my second cousin out of 4 that I'm doing this for. But I finished the book, finished the glasses thing. It looks so much better the way I modified it. It's shorter, and I cut this at a harsher angle, so I just gotta do it a little straighter. And yeah, you can peek, it peeks out and it comes out beautifully. So I just need to sew up the edge of that and sew on my labels for both of these, and then that will be done for hers. And then I have to do 2 other cousins. I have to do 4 friends of basically all of this. I have to make these for most of my family members, so I have so many to do. I've only done 2 bows and I need to do 8. So I did cut myself some patterns right now. This is all I have. I don't have any pattern paper, so this is like sturdy and it'll work. It'll help me cut faster, thank God. It's already 9 or 10, and then tomorrow morning I'm flying out to Texas for 5 days, so I'm trying to get as much done as possible so when I get back I can just jam it out. Cutting takes a long time, hand sewing takes a long time. The actual like sewing the pieces isn't bad. All the women in my family are getting handmade things. The men, like the men that aren't my immediate family, will probably get something that isn't handmade along with something handmade, just because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to do everything. I'll make sure to show, if like I don't show everything right now, and when I come back I'll make sure to show everything at the end. Like I said, this is not a tutorial, this is just a what I make thing. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyways. This is not how I wanted you guys to see me ever. Yes, I wear a bonnet, I have curly hair. I'm back finally from the trip seeing my brother. It was a great time, had a blast, but now it's back to business, and I'm just going to spend the rest of the night cutting everything that I could possibly need out so that I can spend the rest of the 8 days sewing my little heart out. I have some progress. I haven't been showing you stuff because I have been working like crazy trying to get ahead. So it's all kind of laid out what I need in a sense. Here are all like the sunglasses batting that I need, but I need to cut all the fabric that I need. These are all the Bose sunglass bookmark combos. I just have this fabric cut out, but I need to cut out the fabric for all of these. Probably won't update you for the rest of the night, so tomorrow I will show you the progress that I've done tonight, and I'll look a little different without my hair and my little mushroom hat. I haven't done any sewing or anything today yet, so it's gonna be a long night for me. I believe I have cut out every single thing that I could possibly need for the remainder of the things that I will be making. So I am probably going to change because I have a lot of one fabric all over me and it's getting warm, and then I'm going to start working on the things that I need to do immediately, and that would be the gifts for my immediate family because we exchange gifts Christmas Eve, and then I'll work on my extended family are given Christmas Day. I'm gonna start doing that, and I don't know if I'm going to show the process, so I will at least show you the end of it. It is the next morning. Today is the 17th. We're getting dangerously close, y'all. I was starting to quilt some of the items that I am gifting, and I realized I forgot to make a second thing for one of my brother's gifts, which is he wanted mats, like little mats to go on his nightstands that he just got. I only made one of them, and I realized, oh my gosh, I need 2, duh. So I'm cutting that out right now, but I'm feeling good. Last night I didn't stay up too late. I think I went to bed at like 10 or like 9:45 or something like that, and I decided, well, because the night before I went to bed at like 2 a.m. and then I woke up so groggy and I had a late start, I was like, you know what, maybe it's better to be refreshed, you know? Yesterday I was really productive. It made me feel a little bit better about this like lack of time that I have. So anyway, I woke up today feeling refreshed, feeling good. Yesterday I was bumming it. Today I'm like, you know what, if we're gonna be doing crafts, might as well be cute doing crafts. I'm living out my 10 things I hate about you. Dress pants, low waist. I'm gonna talk about, I have like had a revolution that I think I like low waist and mid waist on my body type, but I will talk about that in the next video. Anyways, I'm just cutting the things out right now. I'm gonna cut out the batting. I know I haven't been showing a lot of footage of me doing things because there's so many things to do, and I've been trying to grind. So I'll film this part just so you can have something, because I'm just nice. I'm listening to Christmas music, so this part will be special. Finished all of my mom's gifts, so I'm going to show you them before I put them away for good and wrap them. This bookmark, this pencil pouch, so hard for some reason to make, but I got it figured out. It was just really tricky. The instructions weren't very clear. Was it a TikTok video? Yes, but still hard. This glasses case, and her hot plates mat, her hot whatever tools mat. On to the next. Finished with my dad's. I am handmade him 3 things and got him something else. It's a like boot remover, like for cowboy boots, like helps you remove the boots, because I know he has trouble getting his boots off. But besides that, made him a glasses case, a square bookmark thing, and a pencil pouch. My logo right there. A lot of these gifts are duplicates, or like the same thing over and over again. Again, I've only been sewing for like 3 months, so I'm trying to be nice to myself. I'm gonna pack this up and wrap it. It's the next day. I forgot to film. It's already like 4 p.m. and I started at like 9 or like 8:30. I finished all of my husband's gifts, which I already wrapped and forgot to show. So I made him a pencil pouch, a little tinier pouch for like his D&D dice. I made him a sunglasses case, bookmark thingy. That's what I made him. And I'm almost done with both my brother's gifts. I just need to add some small details to their plush. And then I will show you everything that I have made for them. Yeah, that's what I've been working on. I've been cleaning up because it's been a mess. And I can't find my refill thing for my iron. It's this tiny little thing. I don't know why I keep losing it. Everywhere I put it down, I lose it. I'm waiting for my husband to get home. He's going to take me to Dollar Tree because I need to pick up more tissue paper. I will show you probably tomorrow, which would be the 18th of December, the finished products of stuff, because I'm waiting on like eyes and felt and stuff for the plush. And it's almost Christmas, and I feel like I haven't really been able to enjoy the holiday as much because I've been working day and night, which I love sewing like so much, but like I'm just keep adding gifts under the tree. I just wanted to see all, I want to see it all there. So hopefully I can finish this week. My brother's coming tomorrow, right? Today's Thursday, yeah, tomorrow in the morning, so I want to get his gift all done and ready. But I just want to be done with everybody's so I can enjoy it and not be sewing next week. My brother for Christmas, and while my brother's here we're doing festivities, so hopefully I can get everything done by tomorrow night, maybe. I mean everything, but if I end up painting, that will probably go into the weekend. So, but start Monday, I should be done, hopefully. Hello, today is the 19th. Here to show you that I finished my oldest brother's Christmas gifts. Okay, these I'm really proud of because I think I mentioned it. If I didn't, this one pattern that I'll show you in a second, I hand drew the pattern without any size comparisons because in the video it didn't tell me any of the sizing, so I literally just did it from looking. And did it come out a little wonky? Yes it did. But did it work? Yes it did. And that is this little guy. Look how cute he is. This is supposed to be my brother as in duck form. So cute. As you can see, the ratio isn't the best because there is a big pooch here and not enough back here. So when I redo this in some other point, I'm going to move the head up more somehow. But he came out so cute. My parents said he didn't look too derpy, but I think it looks funny because the stomach is huge. But I think if the head was just up just like a tiny bit, it would be so much better because like the homeboy has no, like, it's just head booty, you know what I mean? But he's so cute. I think my brother will like him. He likes duckies. So there's that. And then there's this little guy. My brother loves Jurassic Park, so I decided to make him a little dino. I hand stitched on the mouth. Didn't come out really that great, but he's so cute. Little dino. And then I made him, because he loves Harry Potter, a book thingy with Harry Potter Hogwarts logo and a glasses case. He no longer wears glasses, but he does wear sunglasses, so that is everything that I made for him. I'm gonna move on to working on my other brother's stuff. I'm almost done. I just need to put a couple eyes on some plush, and then he'll be done. And then I have to work on my grandma and my aunts, and then friends and stuff. But I won't see friends for a little bit, so I have time. But I would like to be done sewing, so we'll see how far I can go. And then I also have to finish up some of my cousin's stuff too. So you can see my freshman. Okay, I finished all of my other brother's gifts. I made him a Mario Star plush thing. Came out super cute. I used a pattern for this. Love it. And then I made him this Ditto, I think. This is a Pokemon little guy, I guess. I don't know about Pokemon, but he's so cute. Technically, I think this Ditto guy is supposed to be either pink or purple, and then in some lights he looks blue. I just made him straight up blue. I don't know, whatever. And then lastly, I made him 2 quilted mats for his new side table. Now I'm going to finish things for my aunts and cousin's fiance, And then I have to remake my cousin's thing because it came out not great before I fixed the pattern. So, and then I'm just gonna chill probably for the rest of the night. Okay, finally done with all the gifts for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. All the friends and people I see later, I'll do later. But starting off with my 2 aunts.
Do not look over here, Crazy.
Okay. Hey, tell them that I'm modifying the boxes.
So he wants me to tell you that the boxes that I've been using, which are these, he is cutting it in half and he's maneuvering it so that it works as a box. And he's doing a great job.
With a knife.
With a knife.
I've not cut myself yet. Also, I have a mustache now. Can you see me?
Yeah. You're so cute. He needed to do a mustache because he had to do some sleep study that you have to put something here rather. Yeah. These are for my 2 aunts.
Okay.
I'm not going to name what they are out loud, but this. This. That is so cute. That's for one aunt. The next aunt, it's the same things but different colors. I love this fabric. Oh my gosh. And this one. Okay, those are for my aunt. This is for my cousin. This, I remade this one. Remember how it came out wonky the first time because of the pattern, and I changed it and fixed it. So this is the new one. This and this. So that is for my older cousin, my younger cousin. This is probably my favorite pattern to date. Look how I gotta make myself one. I'm gonna make myself one of everything from all the patterns. So we're gonna be twinsies, cousins. There's that one and these. So freaking cute. And then 2 more. This one is another fit. I love them all, but this one's another good one. Look at this. So cute. And these. And I have my logos everywhere, different areas. And then this one, for my youngest cousin, I did something a little different because one of the items I don't think she'll need yet. So I did something else that she should need. So we have this. So freaking cute. This. And this. You get it. You get what it is. So yeah, that is everybody. I showed you my parents, my brothers. I didn't show you the guys ones because I wrapped them already, but it's basically the same idea. It's they each got one of these and some candies. Because they're men, you know. It's harder. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap all these and call it a freaking night. So blessed to be able to fill up the bottom of that tree with gifts for loved ones, and that's not even including gifts for friends. So I will see you when I make the friends ones. Good morning. It is New Year's Eve, and today I'm going to hopefully get most of the friend gifts made. I already finished my one friend's, and I'll show you what I made her, which will be very similar to what I'm making everybody else and what I've made already for all my family. So I'm making a little bit more for them just because for family we had money limits on things, just so it could be better for people who needed that, if that makes sense. I had to be a little more cautious of like pricing and all that stuff, even though sewing stuff is like, it's really hard to gauge like what the item is worth versus what the costs of making it is, you know. So I had to just do the best I could, so whatever. But anyway, so I made this for my friend. It has burgundy in it. It's very pretty. this mini pouch, which I messed up a lot on, but hopefully she likes it. I can make her a better one later when I get better. I like the burgundy zipper. I'm getting better at zippers. Zippers actually aren't that hard for me. Knock on wood. Book corner, sunglasses case. I'm also going to paint her a flower. Her favorite flower. So I'm going to do the exact same thing for my cousin, for my other friend, and similar items for my friend's husband. Hello, I've shown 2 out of 4 of the remaining gifts that I'm making. You saw the one for my friend, and then you saw the Spider-Man ones, which is for my friend's husband. I have to make one for the actual wife, like my friend, and then I already made for her husband, so I'm sorry, I already made hers. I have to show you hers. And then I have to make the last one, which is for my cousin, and then I'm done with the Christmas gifts in totality of the sewing part. I'm also gonna make, for my friend's husband, a little guitar pick holder thing, if I can figure out how to do that, because usually they're leather. I'm gonna try to do fabric, so hopefully that works. It's gonna be like a keychain thing, so I'll show you if that ends up happening. It was also his birthday, so like a few days after Christmas, so I have all the sewing stuff will be his Christmas gift. Him and his wife have that, and then her birthday's in January, so they'll have separate gifts for their birthdays too. And then I'll show you my cousin's last one when I make it, which will probably be maybe today or tomorrow. Today is the 2nd of January. No, it's not. It's the 3rd of January. January 3rd. And then I haven't been working as much on it today and yesterday because I've been revamping my sewing station. I don't know if I ever showed my sewing station, but this is what it looks like now because I got a couple pieces of furniture at a thrift store that I absolutely adore, and this is what it is looking like. Actually, I have shown my sewing area now that I remember. Okay, obviously my sewing station, I got a pegboard, which has been helpful. I need to get more things to hang stuff up. So there's that, and then it's a little less cluttered. I don't know if I showed that I got this, but I moved it from here to here. Don't mind that. That used to be behind me. I'll show you what's behind me now. And then there's that box. It's a little bit messy, but I'm gonna get a new chair this weekend. It's gonna be pink. Haha. And then I moved that under there. Now I have my mannequin there with the shirt I'm working on for my husband and the other shirt I already made. And this is the shelf and the bookshelf that I got. And I just have been organizing it. This was pretty done, pretty organized. All my fabric, that kind of thing, scraps, books, stuff like that. And then this looks a little uggo, but I'm still trying to figure out how to decorate it because it's supposed to be for my sewing stuff too, but also not like ugly. So I have some stuff, I'm still organizing it. I don't have cute containers, I just have all these like plastic ones. That is not cute. I have to figure out how to store these zippers. I don't know. Some decor pieces and stuff that I'm gonna be grabbing, just so it's not all on my desk. You know, so now it's more open here. I'll probably put my ironing board here. I got a bigger one. That one's my mini one, but it's kind of hard on my back to be on the floor and all that, so I got a bigger one that's coming this weekend, and I'll probably store it, like when I am ironing, put it here, you know. I'm still having to paint 3 items, no, 2, no, 3 of my friend's favorite and my cousin's favorite flower. I do watercolor, not very great at it, but for my husband's best friend's girlfriend, I got her a Christmas gift. She's a sweetheart, and I watercolored her favorite flower on it. I don't have a video or a picture of it, but she loved, I think it was a tulip. Yeah, I did a pink tulip for her and a cute little frame, so I'm gonna do that for my 3 friends. Well, my cousin, but my friend. So I still have to do those. Okay, for my friend Genesis, taped it up. I'll open it just for you. This bow. Sorry, my brother laughs loud. I love the fabric. Again, she picked it out. So it has the, I don't know if I've been showing it, but it has the French beret on it. Okay, good thing I opened this because I forgot to do something. I forgot because right here, I don't know how people do it, but I've been just sewing it to the actual bow. So I need to do that. Thank goodness I opened this. Okay. So we have the sunglasses case I can finally talk about. Again, usually people do, I don't know, I didn't say this the first time, I don't know why I said it again, but people usually do two-toned or two fabrics like that complement each other, so it helps contrast. I didn't get a chance to do that this year. I'll probably do that as I get better on, but yeah, it's all one fabric. So usually like the inside would be a different color, like maybe a burgundy or like a white, so it's like offset, but I'll do that next time. Same thing with these. These are usually two different fabrics, so that has a contrast, but again, I didn't have time to do that, so next time. And then this is probably the best pouch I've made. That's for her, and it's super cute. On the inside, it's just this fabric. That one's a different fabric, so that's nice. And then I have my logo, if it would show it. Cool. Okay, that's for my friend, and then I'll show you my last one for my cousin. I already showed you her husband's ones, and then I'll show you the last thing I make for him if it works out. Before I put everything away and wrap everything, I wanted to show you I'm finally done with all the gifts. This last set of gifts, same thing, same drill, just different fabric, and for my cousin. I love this fabric so much. I know she'll love it too. The little bag, I love it because the zipper matches perfectly. It's that cream. And then finally, this gorgeous bow. Look at that. Ah, beautiful. So, yeah, her gifts are done. I'm also going to put some sunglasses in here for her because she needs sunglasses. So I'm going to put some sunglasses in here for her. Besides that, that is done. Last thing that I was trying to make for my friend's husband, because his birthday and Christmas, like I said, they're right there. But it wasn't working. Oh my gosh. I didn't use a pattern. I used literally just a wish, a dream, and a prayer. And it worked perfectly until the freaking end. He plays guitar, he's in a band. So I made this little keychain. Usually these are made of leather, but I don't do leather. So it would open up right, and then you put your guitar picks in there.
Right?
Back is not cute at all. But these won't clasp. I don't understand why. And I'm going through so many of these trying to do it that I'm just not gonna play with it anymore. It's just, it don't work. I tried to do Velcro, that didn't work. Like, it's just not working, so this probably won't happen. So I'll have to cut this off and save this to use for something else. So, okay, I can finally edit this video and upload it now that everything's done. But thanks for coming along the journey with me, and hopefully you were able to learn something. I will make more sewing videos as I go along. This is just my beginner sewing gifts, and I didn't give myself a lot of time, so I wasn't able to be as more creative. Stay tuned for my Etsy shop. And Merry belated Christmas and Happy New Year. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.